So you know we're in the end times, but what does that actually mean, like in a practical level, like in terms of how we actually live and what to look out for? In this short video, I'm just going to tell you 3 things that you should be mindful of as we move into this season called the end times. Number 1, the mark of the beast. If you don't know, it's a prophecy that says that we won't be able to buy or sell anything without a mark in our hand or our head. We're now literally just inches away from the fulfillment, the literal fulfillment of that prophecy. We've done a short video, which I think will be linked below, that goes into a little bit more detail about that prophecy. But know this, the mark of the beast is arguably the most relevant prophecy for our time. Number 2, there's this figure, this man known as the Antichrist. Now, what do we need to know about him? Well, the Bible tells us that his name, the number of his name adds up to 666. So that's a significant detail. But aside from that, we should also know that he comes in with a false peace. In other words, he's not going to come in with a very violent and destructive way of introducing himself onto the scene, but rather he's going to come in seemingly peacefully. You know, it's going to generate a seeming sense of prosperity before he lets his true colors be known. So you should know that about the Antichrist. And number 3, the Great Tribulation. You know, there's so many debates amongst professing Christians about what comes first, the rapture or the Great Tribulation. But I think Jesus said it best in Matthew 24:29. He said immediately after the tribulation of these days, then the Son of Man will return. So in other words, the rapture comes after the Great Tribulation. And I like to say, put it like this. You know, I heard this before from a Christian author. If you are bracing yourself and your faith to go through the Great Tribulation and you're wrong, what have you lost? Nothing. You know, you just float to heaven on a flowery bed of ease and you've lost nothing. But if you are assuming that you will be raptured before any of the trouble starts and you are wrong, think about that.